It's 8:40 in the morning at West Point Military Academy, and as cadets walk to and from class, you get a sense that very little has changed here in the past 180 years. Plebes still salute upperclassmen, close order drill is an important part of each day, and the cheer still rings out for Army to beat Navy. But there was one big change in 1976 when West Point went coed. Mary Costello is one of this new breed of cadet. She entered the academy in 1979, and now in her final year, she's the third highest ranking cadet in the entire academy.
When I was looking for colleges back when I was a junior in high school, I wanted a college that would give me great opportunities and a college education, first the background, you know. So after digging and digging, I came up with West Point, and I've been here now for 4 years, and I think that was a wise decision.
West Point isn't your average four-year college. Aside from their regular academic studies, cadets are also trained to be soldiers and leaders. Their day normally begins at 6:30 and ends around midnight.
That was a big adjustment, you know. You're coming from being a civilian, and they're trying to get you formed into being a soldier and responding and taking orders from people. But once you get it down to a pattern, it comes pretty easy.
At West Point, personal neatness is considered important for maintaining discipline. So one of Mary's duties as a cadet commanding officer is to hold a weekly inspection of all the other ranking officers. After inspection, we had a chance to talk on our way to the mess hall.
Do you ever get tired of gray?
Oh, sometimes in the winter months it gets a little gray when you got the snow and you got everything else on it, so it gets a little...
You wear red underwear then?
Yeah, oh, ones that says beat Navy.
You really get a sense of the size and discipline at West Point when all 4,400 hungry cadets march to the dining hall where they're all fed in exactly 20 minutes. During lunch, Mary explained to me that West Point offers a standard four-year college education with additional programs in physical and military training. Because of its high standards, only about 60% make it through graduation. Graduates receive a Bachelor of Science degree and a 5-year commission as an officer in the Army. There are 4,400 cadets at West Point, but only 400 are women.
The ratio is outrageous in your favor.
Mm-hmm. Well,
tell me, I mean, what is that like for you? Is it...
Sarah, that doesn't have anything to do with why we're here. My classmates treat me like a classmate. It doesn't matter whether you're a male or female. It matters if you do your job and do it right. That's what counts.
Why is West Point so special?
Oh, I think it's special because it has such a deep background in history. It's tradition, it's everything. You gotta understand that you might have to sacrifice some personal, social things for 4 years, but during those 4 years, you've also built and used discipline and things you can't learn anywhere else.
Do you get to be a kid?
Sure, sometimes we do. We go out and, you know, we enjoy each other just like any other college or university.
You're not always at attention.
Oh, not at all, not at all. We're real people, shoot.
I like that. What was the reaction of your family when you decided that you wanted to go to West Point? I mean, wouldn't it have been your parents' natural thought that it would be one of your brothers and not you?
Well, I guess it kind of did surprise them. They couldn't believe it that I was going to a military academy, but they know that I'm doing what I want to do and that, you know, I'm working towards something.
As part of her physical training, Mary competes in Orienteering, a sport that combines map and compass reading with cross-country running. Mary is one of the top competitors, male or female, at West Point, and she invited me along on a practice run.
We're gonna go up to the top of that hill.
Well, swell.
Not that far.
I feel like such a panty waist.
Oh, come on. There's our first bag, see it?
I'll be darned, that's it, huh?
Yep, just get in here. We'll punch in. They know we're here. We're off to point down this trail.
Okay. Normally, runners hurl themselves at top speed along these trails, literally throwing their bodies down the hill. But Mary took it pretty easy on me, although I sure couldn't tell that at the time.
Could I get a little breath?
Oh, come on.
Oh. All right.
Actually, I imagine that keeping up with Mary Costello in anything is pretty hard to do. Her constant hard work and determination have taken her to the top of her class, where 40% don't graduate. And now she looks forward to continuing her work in the Army with a sense that what she does there will have meaning for us all.
What West Point wants to do here is prepare you to be the best soldier, the most professional soldier that you can be. And if we have to apply it, then it's our duty and everyone's duty to possibly fight for our country. And I feel very strongly for the United States and what we represent.
Here at West Point, it's said that much of the history they teach was made by the people they taught. One of those people was General Douglas MacArthur, whose words are carved in granite right here for Mary, today's cadets, and all of us to consider.
Duty, honor, country. Those three hallowed words reverently dictate what you ought to be, what you can be, what you will be. In the evening of my memory, always I come back to West Point. Always there echoes and re-echoes duty, honor, country.